Alrighty, I'm gonna be continuing my Trailblaze Continuance quest,
Nice.
starting with the part 2 of one I finished already. At Dawn to War. I passed him. And my controller's gonna die. Wonderful.
Seriously? When is this war dance going to start? The Sky Splitter has been hovering there for ages. When can we board and see what's inside?
Is this how long my species live? Everything proceeds so slowly. The effectiveness of anticipation in my emotional center is at an all-time high. Oh, I need to drink some coolant.
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to all ticket holders. The Gazette said the Sky Splitter will fire a salute before the ceremony starts.
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting on, Bardo?
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
War dance. There you are. I heard you and Mr. Dan Heng went to meet the judges, and then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. I was so worried about you. Thank goodness you both made it out safe. Yeah, I heard them too. But I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jing Yuan that I'll give up my role as the Ringmaster. The security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being a Ringmaster. Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament. Doesn't have to be me. The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Hule will wreak havoc. Obviously, there's some—
Well said. You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be well fed before the hunt.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw. Please finish the food quickly so we can get to work, General Feixiao.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
I'll be right back. Apologies.
Me? This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and this is way too much for me.
Oh. You'd give me
Forgot
time
my
to
coffee.
enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since you encountered those Borison spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't defeat Hule on an empty stomach. Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
Hule's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Jiao Cho hostage. The longer we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
Jiao Cho always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that. So, there's no reason for you to be more anxious than me. I've fought against Borison abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well. The Borison were clearly well prepared for this prison break, and now they are staying in the shadows. They have no reason to rush out into the open. When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow. Once Hule loses his patience and reveals himself, that's when we'll strike.
But when will that time come?
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
General Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations. Do you have any other instructions?
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight, I'll step in as the temporary commanding officer of the seat of Divine Foresight and oversee the Six Commission's affairs on the Luofu.
What is the situation at the Shackling prison?
Hule made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. As of now, the Cloud Knights have re-established contact with the Staffins. The good news is the two Nameless who were trapped in the Shackling prison are safe and sound.
I know I shouldn't use the word great given the current situation.
We've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. The Borison have likely taken him hostage. Don't worry, Yuko. Fei Shao is leading the wolf hunt operation, and you know how capable she is.
I have no doubt about General Fei Shao's capabilities, General Hua Yan. I'm more concerned about the Wardens. According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours. The Sky Splitter will be activated, and all visitors will board the ship to watch the contest. But now, with Hule's whereabouts unknown, everything is filled with uncertainty.
March is right, Grandpa. I heard the escaped prisoner from the Shackling prison is beyond formidable. In case anything goes wrong...
So, Yun Li, what do you think we should do?
Well... I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners. And as for the war dance, it's better to announce an indefinite delay for now.
Your plan sounds solid, but unfortunately solid plans rarely get a chance to be implemented. I believe there are at least 2 parties who won't accept your approach. The first are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. If we declare martial law now, it's like declaring that the Luofu isn't safe. How do you think the outsiders would react? The second party is the staff of the Xianzhou Luofu's 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and manpower into organizing them. But of course, not everyone disagrees with your idea.
Really?
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably. Hule's escape and your discovery of Borison's spies at Stargazer Navalia. The fugitive is just one piece in the game. The one controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among the people on the Luofu. If we declare martial law and postpone the war dance, we'll fall into their trap and instill... We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the Luofu, acting as if nothing has happened.
As if nothing has happened? Yanqing said he'd assist the generals, and now he's nowhere to be found.
That's why I called the two of you here.
General Huayan, are you asking me to take Yanqing's place as the ringmaster?
You caught on quickly, Miss March. That's exactly what I mean.
But Miss March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuan, Grandpa. How can an outsider represent the Luofu in the ring? It will make the Xianzhou Luofu a laughingstock.
Dear child, the nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an honor to have them participate in the ceremony. Plus, Miss March is a disciple of the little Cloud Knight Lieutenant. How can she be regarded as an outsider? We can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with Yukong. Please explain to them the rest of the arrangements.
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish.
Thought my dude was stuck in the
We are
prison.
two sides of the same Xianzhou Luofu, and it is my honor to serve the Ten Lords' commission. I've grasped the situation of the prison break. Now tell me more about the current state of the shackling prison.
It's in shackles.
Borison infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge Shui from the detention division was killed and is temporarily unavailable. So, I'm taking over her duties and commanding Arumaton spectral envoys and spiritfarers to quickly restore order in the affected areas.
I and the two behind me will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous.
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hule has escaped, and the Yaoqing envoy is being held hostage by the Borison. His fate is unknown. This is a grave matter.
Grave matter indeed.
Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hule herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Luofu owes her something in return for her fervent determination. How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hule was held? And how did they time their plan just before the Yaoqing messengers were ready to escort him? Finding the answer to these questions shouldn't be too difficult. What truly matters is if we can gather the clues that lead us to the mastermind behind all of this.
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Luofu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace here.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha, I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging journey.
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, where would you like to start, General?
Let's start with those Borison disguised as Foxians.
My people have already prepared the evidence.
Cool, I'm a story character.
According to Lieutenant Yanqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borison in disguise. This is one of the bodies.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxian.
my alchemists detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borison were able to disguise themselves as Foxians. Simply put, Foxians and Borison share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borison to temporarily change their shape into that of Foxians.
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
Indeed. This means that these Borison have a steady supply of the medicine within the Lafu. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again. When I was sorting through the prescriptions they use, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance. When I compared it to the medicine found in the Borison's body...
They're one and the same, aren't they?
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borison have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings. Yet, in order to save their warhead, they were willing to disguise themselves as Foxians. Their determination is quite remarkable.
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please follow me. Here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguised Borison. Incredible strength. The attacker shattered the...
Such brute strength is not something an ordinary Borison possesses.
If I may be so bold to ask.
I have lived a bit longer, and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Lucia. To the Alliance, Borison have always been the most formidable adversaries. And Hule, with his strength, Hule united numerous Borison pacts, forming a grand army of abominations of abundance.
I see.
7 centuries ago. I followed my mentor on a campaign against the abominations. And I, even with medicinal pellets that suppress the fear
Over
caused
700
by
years ago.
toxin, by the end of the battle, only a few...
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed instead of being... On the Xianzhou, the judges cast those unforgivable and nearly immortal abominations of abundance into their so-called immortality. It's just a facade. Nothing can truly defy death, can it? But I guess I understand. I'm just a healer.
All right.
Cool, I get to fight with her now. Okay. Not a good start.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be a pure body and mind.
Fighting is meaningless.
Tough luck running into me. Here. You can't run.
Uh-oh.
Try that again.
Did this Cloud Knight also...
No. This is a Borison in disguise. A guard killed him before he could return.
All these Borisin are dressed in official attire. Besides the Cloud Knight, there were also 2 Borisin disguised as one.
So they've infiltrated many parts. Gotcha.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the filth. The truth burns clear. Everything in this world is bleeding.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Let me tell you. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. May the foul stench disappear of your body and mind. Try that again. You can't run. Allow me time to cleanse the filth.
Fighting is meaningless.
My turn.
What's that interface up there? Interesting.
Despite evil, it's hard to imagine.
Such is the terrible nature of the abominations of abundance. We subjected him to the forest of swords that drained us, like you said, Miss Lynchard. Casting a creature that can't be killed into a star would be a way to permanent.
The Foxians didn't agree.
Exactly. The Foxians, I wonder if you know why.
As you mentioned, your mentor was an exceptional warrior and was the one who defeated Pristine. An extra.
It seems you have a major misunderstanding.
Oh, okay.
Yan Qing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Borisin.
Yes, the artist. I heard the intelligentsia.
Perhaps to those scholars, Borisin are no different from lab animals.
No. If it were only about revenge, they could just. It was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
This skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets.
Uh-oh.
Even after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line. Time to kill.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision! Break!
me to purge the root be of your body and mind. The truth burns. Everything in this world is bleeding. The tryhards, watch this awesome move!
They can still move. It means it wasn't damaged enough. So let's make sure it doesn't happen again.
You haven't answered my question.
The reason why...
Are you suggesting that there are people trying to understand Hule's secrets and use them for the... Well, Marshall believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the Borison did.
Exactly. While Borison see Moonrage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential, Foxians see it as an inevitable curse within their bloodline. Countless healers of the Yaoqing have... Why can Borison control the power of Moonrage? Can we Foxians break free from this curse? Each questioner had good intentions. But the root of the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hule was not only the warhead of the Borison, but also a monster.
That's why the Marshal decided to...
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions.
This edition of him. By imprisoning Hule and the Xianzhou Lafu, the Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians and warned the Xianzhou Lafu to refrain from repeating its mistake.
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou Alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives. Only when all three races, Foxian, Vidyadhara, and Xianzhou natives, form an alliance, will there be a promising future for all.
Thank you for enlightening me. Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor, the Xianzhou Zhuming, only to stand idle and allow the research...
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor, but did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Dan Heng, who had just finished his hatching rebirth, so that he would regain the memories of his past life?
What did you just say?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Vidyadhara to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back on the right path. But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always...
if that's the case, I should...
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
Thanking me?
All I ever want is to have a clear and now, with the
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, the divine foresight. You won't even leave me any excuses to hold a grudge against you. But, let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle...
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Linshaw. At the end of the day...
He's got a point. No.
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle.
The messenger named Morza did say that there were two groups of attackers. The other attackers, aside from the Borison, could hide their tracks. I believe he was referring to these people.
Hide their tracks?
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used Cloud Hymn magic to hide their presence. Without careful observation, no one can detect them.
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be?
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the shackling prison. And considering the Vidyadhara's involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicion about their role in this. Additionally, the fact that the Borson need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission assisting them covertly. Moreover, forging official identities for the undercover Borson would require someone with significant authority. And the presence of assassins capable of using cloud-him magic deepens my suspicion about the Preceptors. But why would the Vidyadhara collude with the Borson and aid in Hulei's escape?
They aim to spread chaos. They believe that only in chaos can they regain their former power and influence. Since this edition of Imbibe de Lune, the once proud dragon race has been powerless, watching their influence wane. Being a native of the Luofu.
However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true masterminds. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery is the Lord Ravager who exploited the weaknesses within the Luofu and instigated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, ultimately leading to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Fentilia.
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need
So, what's your...
I'll send an invitation to the Preceptors.
An invitation?
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Luofu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's possession. Then, I'll ask them to meet me at Scale Gorge Waterscape. I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea. If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this matter, Miss Lingshaw. The internal affairs of the Vidyadhara should remain under their jurisdiction. And don't worry if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation is over, the hidden truths will come to light.
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. Hulei was starving in the shackling prison for centuries. I don't know if the messenger can survive in that wolf's clutches.
Oh, that's right, he took the pink fox suit. I remember now.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to
that
be
guy.
truly effective. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient becomes a delightful delicacy.
Delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor overpowering the others?
Well, you have a point. Let me ask you this. If there's a fussy child who refuses to eat green peppers, what's the best way to make him eat them?
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot.
You have quite the sense of humor. I've heard that you, Borison, have lost many of your taste buds during the self-modification process, so you can't experience complex flavors. Only the saltiness of blood and flesh truly awakens your appetite.
It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now. Otherwise, I'd happily stuff them into your mouth and cook you alive in a pot.
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs. This way, The flavor of the meat overpowers the taste of the peppers. And even a fussy child can enjoy them.
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot? I know you're trying to buy time until someone comes to your rescue. You said that Jin Liu recently returned to the Luofu, right? Well, she did come back. But, unfortunately, I also found out that she committed serious crimes and was escorted to another Xianzhou ship. Do you really think you can delay our departure by provoking Lord Hulei's desire for revenge with your clever little tongue? You see Borison as savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou, but in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks. Like the jade abacus you're carrying, and the side cranes in the sky. The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes. I wonder if you can maintain your composure when I tear your throat open.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it will wear off soon, right?
Lord Hulei.
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who granted you civilization. But in the end, you chose to betray us for the freedom promised by the Xianzhou people. But it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters, you obediently return to us. No matter how far you run away.
Hulei. Have you ever wondered why it took them 7 centuries to come to your rescue? The Borison's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts before giving you hope for returning home? Lord Hulei? Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. By a Foxian. They're hiding in remote corners of the cosmos, trembling with fear like a wounded beast on its last legs, reaching out desperately for any fake hope of salvation, which in this case is you.
The Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. A Foxian? Very interesting. Tell me, Moktok, is he speaking the truth?
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief! She stole our power and used her knowledge about us to fight us, using every dirty trick in the book!
And she bested you, Moktok. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated. Since our great pack has fallen apart, who told you that I was alive? And who sent you here?
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the Master of Immortality, named Mongus, who showed us the way. Her guidance brought us hope.
This prophet, Mongus, what does she want?
The prophet made this proclamation. The Borison have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs, restoring us to our former glory. That's when we learned that you were still alive. It must have been a manifestation of the Master of Immortality! And the prophet told us that the Foxian general of the Yaoqing would take you to her ship during the LaFu's war dance. And that it would be our best chance to infiltrate and free you from your prison. And just as she said, we did it!
Even if you managed to set Hule free, you'd have no way to escape.
We've already prepared our ships, and the Prophet's prediction will surely come true.
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the prison, but you're just trapped in another cage, known as the LaFu.
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast, Lord Hule! I assure you that our star skiffs will soon arrive. Right now, everyone in the LaFu is distracted by the stupid war dance. So this will be the perfect chance to escape. Once you've returned to your territory, your revenge against the Xianzhou ships will be within reach.
Perfect chance to return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet and become a mere puppet in her clutches. Her plan is full of flaws. The only paths she has prepared for you are escape and death. Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become prey. From now on, you'll follow my orders. Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Jiao Chou, I'm now giving you a chance to go and see it for yourself. Go to the ports, come back, and tell me what you saw.
Wait, what did you just say?
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub, Moktok?
No, I've never heard anything like that. I wasn't trying to defy your will. I will always unquestioningly follow your orders.
I'm offering you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You will come back, because Foxians like you always obediently return to their masters, no matter how far they run away.
Probably not. You don't know. Oh, that's what the top left thing means. Gotcha.
I can't believe he actually let me go. What game is he playing? Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knight. Just as I suspected. He's testing me. The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation inside. For now.
Which one of these is the optional objective? Guess I'll find out.
I'm sorry.
Why is it red? Let me click it.
If I can help you. Hi, Do you need my help, messenger from the Sienge?
Borisin are hiding in the Exalting Sanctum.
Borisin?
These Borisin are disguised as Foxians. Please warn the Cloud Knights immediately.
Will you please wait here for a while?
Stop asking. I'm off duty now. Can't you just stop? You're not one of us.
The Warhead sent me here to check on this.
No.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stall.
Hey there. I noticed you'd been looking at me for quite a while. Do you need my...
Constant. Oh, wait.
Understood.
Wonder if that means. Huh. So, like, for example, a combat or battle happens, maybe that worsens the battle?
Would you like to board my star skiff? Well, my little star skiff can't accommodate that many. But we need to hurry wherever we're going. Close the ports?
Interesting.
You're back, Jiao.
Come and take a good look.
This Cloud Knight will help you.
What are you trying to do, Martok?
Nothing to do? I told you to go to the port, remember? This...
Oh.
You want to prove to me that...
They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise. For fear is more deadly than claws, and what lurks here is not a good... Your calm facade.
Ah, so he just killed the people I talked to. So it didn't matter if I talked to them or not. Why make it optional?
Now, let's talk about the Foxian General before the hunt begins. Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream. But remember, the next time you refuse me, I'll crush your heel.
Fine. I'll tell you. You can torture me until I talk. Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and...
So, is that why the Shenzhou Yao Qing wanted to take me away? I still remember. In the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. They wanted to conquer their fear of the Borisin and free themselves from their bloodline. Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. So, they resorted to the most brutal punishments they could imagine. Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Which one are you, Jiao Zhou? Ah, I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yaoqing. You seek power to share it with others and do good. Well, then let me tell you the answer you seek. In our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borisin, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. He yearned to dominate the skies and become the master of all the stars. To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borisin and Foxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. Through a form of genetic sorcery, the water gave birth to a miracle. The lunar embryo. Duran ascended the birthing bed and obtained what he desired. A heart in the shape of a deep red full moon. He cut open his chest and replaced his original heart with this crimson moon. Laugh all you want, but only I know the truth behind every word. This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borisin warhead. In the ritual that decides the new warhead, the successor cuts open the previous warhead's chest and consumes the divine heart, thus possessing it as their own. Devouring is the true essence of life, allowing us to endure and thrive. It gathers the life essence of all the prey we consume, making us stronger and stronger. I thought all hope was lost after 7 centuries of torment. But now, this heart is beating once again. All right. Now it's your turn to tell me everything about the Merlin's Claw.
Jiao Zhou, I found you.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly, you already have intelligence about the Borisin?
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now. What's the situation, Wadza?
General, before we completely lost contact with Jiao Zhou, I picked up a signal from his Jade Abacus. It won't take long before we locate their whereabouts.
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces to eliminate the Borisin? Why are we returning to Stargazer Navalia?
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art of the hunt. There's an old saying among the Borisin. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we may call ourselves the hunters now, chasing them blindly will only make us become the prey.
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been in prison for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for us numerous Lawfu Cloud Knights. How could he consider us his prey?
Do not underestimate the enemy. Hule is not an ordinary Borisin that can be easily killed. The advantage in numbers means nothing when we face that monster. A vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking on the streets of the Luofu right before the war dance. This is what makes the situation treacherous and unpredictable.
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat, ready to be devoured at any moment.
Exactly. That is why we must succeed in our first strike, or the situation will spiral out of control. You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. A skilled hunter must be well prepared, waiting for the prey at the most advantageous position. What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison?
A star skiff to get us out of the Luofu. The Borisin we discovered.
We predict their next move. Let's start from where you found those.
This is where we ran into the Borisin last time.
Because I blocked all the relevant news to make it seem as if nothing had happened. Losing contact with their accomplice is preparing. However, the more well-prepared a plan is, the longer it takes.
Are you suggesting that there are
This is an automated area. So don't you think that there are a bit too many? First, look at those 2 Skyfaring Commission staff members. They've been observing us in secret since we arrived here. Then, there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Perhaps easier for patrol, but each patrol team must consist of 2 members. And lastly, there's that craft. If you have a target in mind, let's go investigate.
Who are you? Hey, chill out.
But Stargazer...
Official document?
That makes perfect...
Yeah, we've received...
Hey, you there! No, not at all.
A peculiar issue.
Yeah, we've had... This is just weird. I'm sorry, but I need to...
You're aware of the Borisin...
Yeah, I've received the...
Looks like you've been keeping...
No, everything is normal.
This is not a location.
Well, this spot offers a great view. Are you here to keep an eye on...
Yes.
You've been observing this...
Honestly, just watching the ship from here isn't too... Speaking of which, Lieutenant Yanqing...
Thank you for your concern.
So, it seems that some Borisin have returned to Stargazer Navalia in disguise.
That's my suspicion as well.
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all relevant news to make it seem as if nothing happened?
But on the contrary, those staff members use Stargazer Navalia as on lockdown as an excuse to persuade us to leave.
Their flimsy disguise has been
Why are you still here?
No, I never...
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I am certain you've... How many more of your comrades are here?
This woman, she's the general of the Yaoqing. What are you still waiting for? Attack!
Are made to be broken!
Run! Tell Lord Moktok about this! Why
Because I need answers.
You were our war slave, so you should know us descendants of Duran. You want me to talk? Fine. Try whatever you want, but I assure you, you won't get anything from me. Only fangs and blood.
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift death.
That's exactly what I desire. Wolves that leave the pack are prepared for the fate of never returning home. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will alert them.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape. Because he will lead the Cloud Knights to Hule's hideout.
Is this how you leave one side open? You let that Borison escape so you could track him?
This is the most common hunting tactic used by Borison. I know the methods of these abominations all too well. They always leave an escape route for their prey, allowing them to flee in fear. Then they chase them like it's a game. Borison get great satisfaction from the last struggles of their victim.
Have you...
The word Borison was only used to refer to those wolf masters. I'm a Foxian who was born in one of the fallen territories. In their eyes, we're mere consumables.
But you survived. And not only that...
Speaking of stories,
I've found them. Zhao Cho is trying to stall Hule, and he signaled me to not reveal myself.
Trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there.
I believe the warning we sent will stop Hule from attacking Stargate.
The hunt is not over yet.
Please, save me.
Xiao Shou, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot! Hurry!
I see. How is the front line?
The Borison beast chips have already landed on the Fenghu. It won't be long before this place is overrun as well.
What about General Yueyu? Any news from her? I'm her healer. I should stay by her side at a time like this.
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming back. She must protect the Cloud Pier telescope. General asks you to save that kid. The girl fought desperately just to bring us all back here alive. I've never seen such a brutal fighting style. Her body... it's like she was split open. Just like...
Her blood pressure is dropping. Do you hear me, Xiao Shou?
Loud and clear. Get me some tumble dust. We've got to start the operation right now. I will bring her back.
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets? Do you hear me, Zhao Cho?
I do. Loud and clear.
So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xiangzhou Fenghu 3 decades ago. But to your surprise, you discovered her Borison bloodline while she was at death's door. Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack. Oh, what a twist of fate. Turns out, she's from the same clan as I am.
Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power.
And she used the gift of her bloodline to destroy the Borisin. Moon Rage, a blessing for wolves, and a curse for foxes. For Borisin, to have their bodies torn apart by Moon Rage and transform into a beast is the ultimate joy. But for you Foxians with poor regenerative abilities, it means certain death. With the burning fury in her heart, that Foxian general will eventually lose her sanity and indulge in endless bloodshed. The scars on her body will not be caused by enemy weapons, but by the immense power she can't withstand. And in return for saving her life, you intend to give everything to solve this impossible puzzle.
Hule, do you know the saddest thing about being a healer? All this time, I've devoted my life to bringing back those who sacrificed their lives to monsters like you. But once again, they rushed into battle. And then I heard of their deaths. They died under your claw like a useless idiot. I saved a fish named Life out of the cauldron called Death, only to watch it struggle, dive back into the void. So I asked myself, why were they so eager to run toward their death? Eventually, I realized that their deaths held value. They placed everything I'm doing now, following you so closely, is just for one reason: witnessing your death with my own two eyes. Even your death has value.
The thoughts in your pathetic head are hardly surprising.
Did you already know this?
Yes, I did. As Borisin, we understand the value of death more than anyone. And as a healer who has witnessed so much death, you won't be what a shame, what a shame. Your story actually sparked a trace of respect for you in my heart.
Can you even feel respect with your corrupted heart?
Of course. Because I caught a whiff of my own kind in you. And as the wolf's creed goes, gift the wolf a dead end where new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate. That's why I'm keeping you alive for now. We will consume your flesh and blood, nourishing our own. We will...
My lord, we received a message. Our arrangement at Stargazer Navalia has been discovered.
Moktok, what's that noise?
It's the Sky Splitter. The ship that the War Edge will be held on is about to set off. The Skyfaring Commission will clear the air routes.
Calm down, Moktok. Look at you now, hiding and fearful.
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your return. As long hope?
The Borisin have forgotten the wolf's creed. Weak creatures put their hope in the strong, but the strong fight their way out. Bringing me back instead of choosing a new master only proves the decline of our pack. And as for the prophet who manipulated you into saving me, she's just a liar trying to use Duran's offspring. Moktok, let me tell you how the Borisin will rise to power. We won't hide like rats in the streets of the Xiangzhou. We will be...
But, Great Warhead, our packs are not here.
Our packs are not here. Wherever I go, everyone is the pack.
Stay away. Don't come any closer. No!
Moktok, we're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians and strike fear into their hearts. Now, you devious monkey, come out and face me.
Chow Chow. Moza. Run.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time, monkey of the Yaoqing. Tell your general. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xianzhou La Fu in blood. From this moment on, wolves bearing my blood will hunt on every street, feasting on the followers of that devilish archer. Follow me, my cubs. We shall stride among the prey. Give the wolf a dead end when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous in brutal battles embrace their eternal prize. Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. My return will bring back the wolf's creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack and restore it to its former glory.
The Sky Splitter's gun salute is really loud. So this is what the war dance is actually like? I feel like my eardrums are going to burst.
Well, how could they expect to attract people to come and watch if they didn't make a huge spectacle? Mark.
Who am I? Where am...
Look around you.
Great.
You finally gotten your memory back. As the saying goes, the disciple takes the toil of their...
But what am I...
Come on.
Master Yun Li, please. I'm about to compete. Can you say something that will give me a little confidence?
Marge, think about the great storms that you, nameless of the Express, have weathered along.
I've trained hard in the art of... Master Yun Li, I don't think I'm completely ready.
March, there is no such thing as completely ready.
Miss Yun Li, Miss March, this way, please. I was informed of your arrival by Madame Yukong and came to greet you personally. The news that you will be the ringmaster in place of Lieutenant Yanqing has been made public, Miss March. If they ask you this, how will you introduce yourself?
March 7th, a young beauty...
All right. When people ask you, you might as well tell them this...
I see you are both quite relaxed. Impressive! Given the imminent danger, Miss Yun Lee's contestant information was registered for the ward. Please, follow this...
Thank you, Miss Shikwe. Come, let's take a look around the contestant hall.
I wonder how March will actually fare
So...
in this contest, or whatever.
This is the
War dance?
contestant hall.
Yeah, war dance.
There are so many... March, before the... My grandfather always... You've seen me wield old metal before, haven't you? Tell me, what did you observe? Master Yun Lee's observing the weapon that you're... Why would... That's the only... Now is a perfect opportunity to learn how to evaluate your opponent. Know myself? Ooh, that's right.
As you can see,
I see this.
that's right. Oh, first, the question that is, this is just gossip from unreliable sources. Then what is the real... Seriously? Once the war dance begins, you will be... May I ask who that might... The talented swordswoman from the Xianzhou Jum. Thank you very much.
I came here because who would have imagined that he would... This last minute we're...
If I'd known I could use multiple weapons at once...
Hello, miss. Are you here to take part in the Ringmaster's...
That's right.
What?
Don't worry. I'm a...
March 7th. Standing before you is a...
Tricking the opponent into underestimating me is a...
Ah, yes. Oh, I understand what... Ah, it's all right.
There are still many guests.
Understood.
The first round of the war dance... Me? Looking at these contestants, I understand why... So? I knew it! That's enough knowing. It's saying... Well, looks that's enough knowing the enemy. If we walk through here, we'll be able to see the war dance's official venue. Wow, so this is what it's like from the spectator seats? Look over there. That's the ring. Master Yun. Almost time for... As soon as I think about the mission, General, I am... It's when it stops speeding that we need to worry. I have to leave for a moment and do some... I wonder how Master... Hey!
General, report! The teams are in position, and the Skyfaring Commission has taken control of the Starskiff lanes.
Activate all cranes and have them scan everyone coming in and out of the port.
Surveillance.
Remain vigilant at all times. Any suspicious movements must be suppressed as quickly as possible before the situation gets out of hand.
Yes, General.
Do your job, basically.
You two, follow me. What's a signal's nearby, but we lost contact just a moment ago.
That mean...
He will be fine. Cloud Knights, search for the target.
All of you, get out of my way.
Wait.
General,
A declaration of war.
That's right. I've been holding back the urge to slit his throat all this time. Well, Lord Who, if you, the great Merlin's Claw, mortal enemy of the Borisin, are able to join him in a little hunting game.
Hunting is not a game. It is a battle of...
let's make it click.
Save your breath.
Go away! Let me tend your wounds. My turn.
Think you've won.
Wowza. Are you okay?
I wasn't able to save Jiao Chou. Hule was more cunning and powerful than I imagined.
Tell me, how is he planning to declare this war against me? With a one-on-one duel? Or with a hostage exchange, maybe?
Hule is planning on attacking the bustling streets of the Xianzhou Luofu.
What did you just say?
Impossible. Even if there are still undercover Borisin that we haven't sniffed out, Hule can't have more than a few dozen people. How is he planning on simultaneously attacking the streets of the Xianzhou Luofu?
He has an ace up his sleeve. Hule's body holds a plague mark passed down through generations of Borisin. I've seen him convert a Foxy into a Borisin wolf trooper with my own eyes. This is Hule's declaration of war. His blood. It can cause Foxians to rapidly transform and lose their minds. He has passed his blood to his minions, and is planning to spread it across the Luofu and stir up panic.
He wants to encircle us in one fell swoop. This beast is truly unpredictable.
Contact the Skyfaring Commission and the Cloud Knights right away. Have them enforce a traffic ban and order all Foxians to remain indoors until further notice.
The moment you see your enemy's declaration of war, it means that they have already begun to take action.
But if Hule succeeds in getting this panic to spread...
Do you remember what I told you before? Hunting is about thinking the same way as your prey, not just mindlessly chasing after them. What Hule wants is to see everyone on the Luofu descend into panic. He wants to see us lose our minds and waste our limited manpower scouring every inch of the Luofu for signs of an attack until we exhaust ourselves. It's like that party game that the people of the Yaoqing love to play. They hide an object under one of several bowls, then move the bowls around and have you guess which one the object is underneath. The way I see it, this is all nothing more than misdirection. No matter what Hule does, there is one truth that cannot be changed. He is trapped aboard the Xianzhou Luofu. The only way for him to escape is to find a ship.
right now, the only ship he'd be able to see is the Sky Splitter.
In his eyes, that ship is full of countless hostages. That would be the best place for him to go. So, that will also be our final battlefield.
And if we're wrong about this, if he goes somewhere else, or if he does as he said he would, and his minions infect the Foxians everywhere with wolf blood, what do we do then? Are we just supposed to abandon those less likely locations?
This is another lesson that you must learn outside of swordplay. Weighing your options and making a decision. There are always questions that we will ask ourselves, but never be able to answer. Before making a decision, we must destroy any hesitation that we are holding on to. Once we make a decision, we must fight off any regrets. There is a chance that we will make the wrong decision, allow our allies to be sacrificed in vain. There is a chance that we will predict our enemies' movements correctly, yet underestimate their strength and be overwhelmed in battle. But being lost in hesitation and failing to take any action will always be more harmful than taking the wrong path. We must make a decision, no matter what. Everyone, listen up. I will personally take charge of Starskiff Haven, evacuate the people, and prepare for any possible attacks. I will do my best to ensure that things are safe on the ground. Nameless, please lend us your strength as you did when the Ambrosial Arbor was reborn. I need you and Wildza to go in search of Zhao Cho.
General, please entrust me with the safety of the Sky Splitter. I was originally meant to participate in the tournament, so now it is only right that I return to the Sky Splitter.
Kool-Aid does come to attack the Sky Splitter. Lieutenant Yanqing, I need you to hold him there until I am able to arrive.
Please rest assured, General. If he dares step foot on the Sky Splitter, I, Yanqing, swear on the blade in my hands that he shall not escape.
Yep, no escape. None. Never. Maybe. No. Yeah. No. Maybe.
Cloud Knights! The Borson have arrogantly
Who knows?
decided to challenge us on Xianzhou territory. They vow that they will unleash a bloodbath along the streets of the Xianzhou. The unarmed civilians of the Xianzhou and countless visitors from afar are under our protection. Let me ask you, as be on your guard. Calling Starskiff Haven. Have all Cloud Knights be on full alert for Borson attacks.
Fei Shao, the ports of Starskiff Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures. They're moving fast.
Hold them back! I will be there immediately!
There you are, Fei Shao.
Madam Yukong. After 30 years, we find ourselves fighting
I'm her.
side by side once again. It's been a while since I've left them. Let's get this started.
Remember, you are still on the loft. Try not to go too wild.
Oh my lord. Oh, what is happening?
Let's see.
No. Get back here. No way. What? Brother! That's cool. Is this character available now? I don't think so. No. Oh wait, they were before though, I missed out. That's right, I remember. That's alright. Maybe another time. I will say though, that was cool. Oh, a chest!
Sometimes it's nice to
Chest?
slow down.
Wait a minute. Something I can't... I could go up there. Back here? Nope, nothing.
We have cleared out the enemies in Starskip Haven.
But it seems that there are fierce battles being waged at both the Exalting Sanctum and Aurum Al.
We cannot allow the fight.
I know Zhao Cho always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but now is the time to bring this to a swift end.
Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky, all units are to retreat immediately. Madam Yukong, lend me your bow.
What's that?
Everyone, out of the way! Oh, what a mess. I just knew it would end up this way. Every time she hits the battlefield, she makes a mess like this. She didn't even leave a single survivor to get intel from. One of these men must have known. He has to be. A retainer like myself is nothing more than an insignificant shadow who stands by the General's side. But Zhao Cho is different. Without his careful treatment, the General wouldn't even be here today. Hopefully, he can use that silver tongue of his to buy himself enough time. Take a good look around. If you can find one or two Borisin that aren't dead yet, let me know. I don't care how tight their lips are sealed. I always have a way to crack them open and get the information we need. Nice.
I'll be right back. I'm pausing the stream. Alrighty, I have returned. Apologies. Alrighty, on to the story. Uh-oh.
What a terrifying attack. Who could have imagined that such astonishing strength would lie in the hands of a Foxian war slave? So decisive. So brutal. She is more like a descendant of Duran than we who have fallen to our current state. No wonder the Warhead has his eyes on her.
The sneak that infiltrated the shackling prison. Moktok, you are harder to kill than a cockroach. But the fact that you have willingly shown yourself saves us some time. It is not too late for you to surrender. Tell me, where are Hule and Jiao Cho?
Save your energy, Yao Qing monkey. If there is one principle that we beasts know well, it is that we might have to break off an arm to break free from a cage. Today, I will be that arm. I lived as a hunter for many years, yet I have only followed the Warhead for this recent, brief period. However, his existence has brought light back to our once blind eyes, like the moon of Verdantia. He has shown me the way. The descendants of Duran have abandoned the Wolf's Creed. In order to ensure our survival, we took solace in the shadows and fed on one another. We were no longer wolves. We were no more than rats, living a dirty and pathetic life. Thanks to the gift granted to us by Lord Hule, I have shared his vision and his blood. The descendants of Duran should live for the victor. Come, Yao Qing man. Show me your fangs. We will fight to the death.
How honorable, you mangy dog. But you seem to have misunderstood. There will be no fair one-on-one duel. Let's see how tough you are once we've put you down.
Let's make it quick. It boils in my veins.
Resurgence? Pillage and murder freely, as you did 1,000 years before? Zhou Yaoqing will ensure that this is nothing more than your dying fantasy. Let's go.
Resurgence shall come.
No matter
Shut up and
how
take the beating like a
heroic your
wolf.
sacrifice, there is no honor in your battles or deaths, Borisin.
It seems that Moktok got what he wished for.
Hule, your declaration of war is over. From now on, no matter where you run, General Fei Xiao will catch you and send you to the same fate as Moktok.
Your tongue is sharper than your claws. Don't stand in my way, child. Have your general speak with me. Our little hunting game is not over yet.
Stand down, Watsa. I am here, Hule. What do you wish to say?
The Merlin's Claw. Though we have never met on the battlefield, I have heard many interesting things about you from both my men and your healer. The people of the Xiongzhou must be quite brave to allow a Foxian war slave with Borisin blood to ascend to the position of general. Has no one ever questioned that lineage of yours? Or could it be that your grand achievements were enough to convince everyone to keep their lips sealed?
Claiming to have family ties with the enemy sounds to me like an attempt at asking for mercy. Hule, are you begging me for mercy?
I see that it is not only the ruthless blood of a wolf that courses through your veins, but also the cunning blood of a fox. When you think about it, this was a gift from the Borisin. Anything that we gift, we are also free to reclaim. The Merlin's Claw. I shall extend a final invitation to you. I will be waiting for you on the Sky Splitter. Before you arrive, I will slaughter all in sight, allowing the crimson moon that has fallen dim for over 700 years to once more come to life. I will illuminate this ship with the sheen of blood and show then, before
I accept your challenge, Hule. Because the very moment you stepped aboard the skies...
Oh, I get to be Yunlin. Julin? I don't remember what her name was specifically. Yun Li. I was wrong completely.
But that's easy for my first round of the tournament is about to begin. According to the plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers aboard the Sky Splitter and see if they've discovered anything. Maybe I should take a moment to meet with March before the tournament starts. March is in the contestants' lounge right now. I wonder how her preparations are coming along. March, it's me! She's still a nervous wreck. You still seem nervous.
I wasn't this nervous before. It's just being alone in this lounge. I can't stop thinking about everything. I mean, not only are we taking part in the war dance, but we have such an important mission to carry out as well.
March, calm down. Don't worry about your mission. You have me here too, right? I know my grandfather said that you must represent the Lawfu as the ringmaster. But don't let that intimidate you. Ask yourself, you are a nameless of the Astral Express. You have always been free to come and go as you please. So why did you board the Sky Splitter with me when my grandfather gave us this mission?
Why? Because I also want the war dance to go smoothly. For us Nameless, even though we're just visitors at every stop, it was here that I met my two masters and made many new friends. I want the war dance to go ahead without any problems. For everyone's sake.
Good answer. The tournament is about to begin, so I must go carry out the mission that Grandpa gave me. March, may your blade be sharp and your victory glorious.
Thank you, Master Yunli.
According to Grandpa's plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers aboard the Sky Splitter.
Is that you, Miss Yunli? The Cloud Knights are all...
Very good.
Unfortunately, however, you can rest assured, all Cloud Knights on the sky...
March 7th and I could already...
your timing is perfect.
An emergency board.
It wasn't on...
Who would be boarding the...
The star skiff...
No need. I have to check on this immediately. Routine inspection! All pass... So this is the suspicious star skiff. Where are the... I'm going to count down from 10. If you do not come out, I will destroy the ship. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time is running out. 3, 2, 1. Wait a second.
It's me. It's just a routine inspection. You weren't actually going to blow up the ship, were you? Is that also some kind of Zhuming custom? Wait! Even though the Borison can disguise themselves, they can't turn into someone as short as me.
Didn't little Yanqing claim he was going to give up being the ringmaster and go on the hunt instead? Help shoulder the general's burdens?
The Borison on the ground suddenly launched an attack. General Fei Xiao was concerned that this was all a diversion by Hulei, so I requested to come to the Sky Splitter and provide support.
Can't believe you ended up back here on the Sky Splitter after running around all over the place. But you're too late to enter the tournament now. Following Grandpa's plan, our disciple March is taking your place as ringmaster. Aren't you proud of her?
When I first heard the news, I was definitely proud, but also a little concerned.
More manpower is always a good thing, since the Sky Splitter is so large. Oh, and by the way, you should know that... What's happening? Does it feel like the Sky Splitter is slowed down? Could it be? Come with me. We need to check the engine room. It's the heart of the ship, so we need to prioritize its safety.
Okay, this is a little aggravating. I don't know how to move that. Wait. Okay, so outer ring moves 4, inner ring moves 1, and I think this one moves 3? The middle one? No, it moves 2. Okay. So it'll be aligned the next one. Middle needs 2 moves to be aligned. Outer one needs to be rotated 3 times. The middle one's gonna be not aligned. The inner. Yep. I think if I keep rotating it, it might work. No. Nope. No. There's no way to just move one ring. is not helping. How do I... I'm gonna reset. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna move these first. Finally. Maybe I'm just dumb.
Engine room is just up ahead. Let's go.
Cloud Knights. They're over here.
And you should be lying alongside them. Don't worry, children. There's plenty of space to hide your bodies over here.
Even though I truly hoped that the war dance would go ahead uninterrupted, and that I was worrying for no reason.
Now that these guys have finally shown up, it's a huge weight off my mind. Bring it on, you abominations! You can't run! Yes, you! Try that again! Right on time! Go away! Yes, you! Right on time! Melt! Finally! Thanks a lot! Here! Mountains fall!
We found 2 wolves in the engine room. That means that even more abominations have infiltrated other areas. Hule is already aboard the Sky Splitter!
There's no time to talk about this. The war dance has already started. If my guess is correct, the Borison will most likely use the ceremony to begin their slaughter. Let's go. We need to get to the war dance ring. Come with me. To the ring. Yes, you! Yes, you! Right on time.
What are you made of? Try that again. Yes, you!
So she just parries? She's a counter character. Okay, open. Thank you.
You can't run! Right on time.
Fighting is meaningless.
Let me tend your wounds. Stay off! Oh, thanks a lot. Strike!
This way. We're not too late.
Stand to earth! Try that again. Right on time. Right on time. Within the self, not the soul. Slap! Yes, you!
We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants. We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants to the Xianzhou Lawfu's Luminary War Dance Ceremony. Before we get the first round underway, our organizing committee would like to introduce you all to a host known throughout the cosmos, Mr. Albert. He is here today as our special guest host. Let us invite our special guest host, Mr. Albert, to the stage to formally open the war dance.
Your war dance ends here. From this moment on, the Sky Splitter belongs to me. And for you, dear spectators, I have prepared a true fight to the death. Now, run for your lives.
My apologies. The spectators that you were expecting aren't here. Everyone here actually came to see you. Cloud Knight, prepare for battle.
It seems you've been trapped, Wolfman.
That's fine too. Since you're all prepared for your death.
His voice is a little low. I don't like that. So I will skip it. 3 duel hours. Oh my lord.
Surround your enemy, but leave one side open. This is your strategy for ensuring that the war dance...
Precisely. When Hule escaped, we should have cancelled the war dance immediately. No one can predict where a wild beast like him will attack. Yet festivals and celebrations like this are likely to become targets. However, preparations for the war dance were in the works for so long, I couldn't bear to announce its cancellation. So I thought, if the show must go on, then let it go on. But that doesn't mean that the war dance we hold today has to be the real event. All we need to do is swap all the spectators and contestants aboard the ship with Cloud Knight soldiers, and the Sky Splitter, soaring high above, will become the ultimate battleground for our hunt.
But what do we do if Hule is not planning to attack the war dance?
Then we just need to draw his attention to the Sky Splitter. We'll have the Skyfaring Commission clear all transport lanes and cut down Starskiff traffic. Then, when the time comes, there will be only one ship in the sky, and he will have no reason not to attack. General Fei Xiao will be in charge of scaring the wolves and cutting off their other means of escape, making him think that this will be his best way out. Given that the Borisin already have insiders on the Luo Fu, I will be in charge of putting pressure on them, making them focus solely on keeping themselves safe.
Very good. Then I'd better dust off my weary bones too. I will go with the Skyfaring Commission to guard the Jade Gate and ensure that things do not spiral out of control.
Knowing that Elder Huayan is part of our last line of defense is a great comfort. This hunt will make Hule understand that the arrows of the hunt will always be one step ahead of the abominations.
That jolt just now. What's going on? It feels like the entire ship has started to slow down. Borisin must have actually infiltrated the Sky Splitter. Based on General Huayan's orders, it's time for me to take action.
This looks like an office room. Oh. Alright.
You're...
Yes, just roar. No coherent words at all.
Finally coming in handy. I need to find Yun Li and the others as soon as possible. Here you go, Master!
Let's make it quick.
Help me! I could take 10 of you. Yeah. The plan said that if Hule appears, the Cloud Knights will assemble and do everything they can to suppress him. Master Yun Li, where are you?
Yes.
What's in your prescription?
Much better. It'll take more than that.
Sportsmanlike.
Yes. I've no interest in conflict.
Nice job! Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, watch this!
Oh, another puzzle. Shouldn't this... Interesting.
You can't have one without the other. The hall below the ring. I remember it being this way. So that we can buy with this. Master Yanqing! What are you doing here?
I was concerned about the safety of the Sky Splitter, and my dear disciple, of course.
Yanqing, the wolf you are hunting is standing above us in the war dance ring at this very moment, facing the Cloud Knights. This war dance will not be seen by the people of the Xianzhou, nor will it be just a ceremonial sword fight. This is a battle to the death that offers no honor, only mortal danger. March, are you ready?
Please. I am March 7, a sword master who will represent the Luofu in glorious battle.
Li, Miss March, may your blades be sharp, and your victories glorious.
May your blades be sharp, and your victories glorious.
May your blades... Ah, forget it. Let's go and make this a quick victory.
Let's go.
So feeble. Such weakness is truly pathetic.
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hule.
Let's see what shower sense of young cubs to slaughter.
Someone else take this one? Remember this. My name is March 7th. That's the Luofu.
The truth lies
The
within.
Xianzhou
Reveal
Luofu
them.
not have any worthy warriors.
I wouldn't let my guard down. It's about time this old wolf tasted defeat at the hands of a young cub.
Fighting is meaningless. Careless.
You think a little ambush is enough to defeat me?
Truth of life and death. Reveal the secret. It's but vision. Break!
What's in your prescription?
Don't worry about me.
Such insane power. Show you what I can reach. Wait till
No interest in Let's make it quick. Fighting is meaningless. Rules are made to be broken! The truth of life is sanctuary. It's but a vision. Break!
Why is this not that? Much more than that. Your people Secrets are a weapon that a hunter cannot live without. Those that have no secrets are no more than prey, cut open and waiting for death.
What you're saying is, in your eyes, I am no more than prey that has exhausted all of its secrets and is simply awaiting its death.
Do you think you have some other escape route? Oh, Jiao Cho, I have already peeled back your disguises and defenses, layer by layer. I know all the secrets that you and your general have buried so deep.
But you have told me all of your secrets too, Warhead.
Oh, but you will never have a chance to use them. You will be buried with them right here. Although, you are a fortunate one. After all, you will avoid having to see the tragic future that awaits your general. I'm sure she understands her fate far better than you ever will. One day on the battlefield, she will be overpowered by her ever-intensifying moon rage, and finally be torn apart by her fury and transformation. Not even your god can save her from this fate, although they can lead her to liberation. And the only way to save her is here, in my hands.
Are you the healer? Or am I? Are you really that certain of your own judgment?
I must leave, Foxian. But before I go, you know what I must do, don't you?
Drink blood wine. I hear it is a Borisin custom to kill prisoners and drink their blood.
Is he dead?
Before battle,
I hope he doesn't die.
to stir up their madness.
You really did put hard work into researching us. It is a shame that this is where your journey ends.
Are you the healer, Jiao Cho?
Is there anything that I can do?
I heard that you seek...
There's no need to thank me.
If you're a...
And what if I can? Do I just sit back and watch as you head back out to die in battle? Listen to me, child. Your condition is not suited for the battlefield.
Okay, then can you cure war?
What are you talking about?
So all you can do is heal us and let us go cure war.
Such arrogance, young lady. This war has been waged for thousands of years, and it will only continue. What do you mean by cure war? All you will achieve is getting yourself killed.
You healers work yourselves to the bone to save people, even though there will always be sickness and death. So we will also keep fighting. I cannot speak for the dead. But I know that General Yueyu, as well as all the warriors that never returned from battle, will not have died in vain. They fought so that others could make it home alive. Your actions are no different.
Jiao Cho, this is an order. Cure me!
Oh,
Those who have no secrets
I get it.
are no more
The
than
poison's
prey,
in him. He poisoned himself. Oh,
cut
okay.
open and waiting for death. Enjoy the taste of my fresh blood, Hule. Unfortunate tumble dust. I drank it a while ago. If the most lethal poison known to this world is able to save innocent lives, I will do my best to cure you. Bring victory to the Yaoqing.
No, I think he does.
So, you want to play dirty? Yeah, it's colder.
My sword is even colder!
Hule's movements are slowing down? This is our chance.
Someone else take this one? It's time for us to put this dog down. Nice job!
I've no interest in conflict.
Your prescription! You're the best. Time to Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this!
It will take more than that.
That does not mean you cannot be overpowered. Hule, take it. The power of the Cloud Knights is in my blade.
Rules are made to be broken.
Impossible! How could a mere whelp defeat me?
Interesting. He pulled a nice move like that lady. The master of his master. Optional. Okay.
The hunt is finally over. Lieutenant Yanqing. I wouldn't want Jen. Who would have imagined I originally come?
Oh, hi, Yanqing.
Do you want to learn it?
I hate to say it, but if you can teach me that move.
Such an unforgettable blade. So similar to the one wielded by that woman who defeated me. Oh, those years ago, over 700 years have passed. And I thought I would have a way to overcome it by...
Stop struggling, Hule. There's plenty of time for you to be
Yes, I was defeated. But this was not unexpected.
Interesting. Okay. Quit. It's a silhouette. That means it's a boss I've never fought. Oh, actually, it's probably Fentilia. Again.
I haven't forward to this. You've doomed yourselves. As I meet my demise, so shall the entire Xianzhou fall. The crimson moon in my chest will make this place shine with blood. I will drive all Foxians to madness in their fear, craving slaughter without end. What now? They shall.
This is the heart of the Borisin Warhead, a product of the Plague Mark. I'll leave the next part to you.
I don't understand.
We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this Crimson Moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
General!
Die, Borisin.
What? We clearly don't have wolf ears.
Strong adversary. Help me improve. Strike with heart!
Let's go!
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter!
Does she think we're her?
Really just wanted to take down the general, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General!
I thought we'd get a minute to catch our breath. We do. Do we fight or run?
All this, you still think running is an option?
Fighting is meaningless.
You call resistance! I will devour you!
Finally!
Time for sword-bladed flight!
Let's go, go! No, it...
Rip the sky!
Let me look! What's in your prescription?
Don't worry about me. The truth of life is sanctuary. It's but a vision. Break!
Strike with heart! Swords descend!
Let's make it quick.
Fight!
You cannot hide! Pray! I will devour you!
The doctor? Yeah!
How many can laid in flight?
Let's go.
I'll crush the wall!
Strike with heart!
Rules are made to be broken.
any chance at all?
She said, I'll leave the next part to you. She put her faith in us!
Trying.
I promise. I will cure you. Feisha.
No one can live forever, Jiao. This time, I must break my promise.
Is this the Sky Splitter? Or somewhere else?
Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
We can't let her get away! Snap out of it, General!
You always leave the hardest battles for yourself. Even now, you would never run away. Isn't it strange that as your enemy, I understand you even better than your own allies? This rage, I remember the taste. I know that it was the victory that it thirsted for. The hunt itself, isn't that right, Fei Shao?
You shouldn't be here. I saw you die with my own eyes.
Just consider me a figment of your imagination. Before every hunt, I make preparations for defeat and retreat. But not this time, when I learned your story from Jiao Chu. I realized that he had been denying a secret, and that not even the healer himself. What an ironic fate, don't you think? All this time, waiting for this hunt. Now, let us break through the iron-clad defenses of the Author General's heart, and see what secret she has hidden.
Interesting. I can barely even hear his voice. It's so low.
What they never told you is that with all the pretenses of kindness, when the Xianzhou was weak, I found it.
So-called survival of the fittest is not. You cannot weaken my resistance.
Blinded by the fury of the Moon Rage, you slaughtered your allies. Murderous before, you have betrayed the Alliance. Your
refuse.
Accept these troops, and the Borison will bow to you. Destroy them, reduce them to dust, or teach them to become servants of the Shenzhou. You are free to do as you please. Carve your name into the Shenzhou's history books, or into the list of arch enemies. You have the final say.
You do not understand, Hule. You have no idea what it is that I truly desire. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time, in order to escape the whips and shackles of the Wolfmasters.
Nigel! Don't stop! Keep running!
I can't run anymore. Saran, are they catching up?
They're still behind us. Don't stop! That's a shooting star. It's shining down on us. We will all be able to escape. So you have to run. Quickly! Nirgal!
We ran and ran. I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could... Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to free my Kulor companions...
Light of the devilish archer. A star of calamity that strikes the ground and leaves...
In the years that followed, I followed the trail of that light alongside my Cloud Knight. Gradually, I came to understand. That light was not some shooting star that can... I prayed to the god of the sky boat that I would... They ignored my prayers.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the fierce battle between us has raged to this day. And the gods who never believe will cry, who watch silently from above, refuse to listen to the prayers of mortals. We have no choice but to fight for our own desires. Do you understand now, Saran? You and I are similar in more ways than you think. You are a beast that was born for war and will die for war.
Perhaps. So, what is it that you yearn for, Hule? Why is it that you fight?
I fight so that I can turn the stars above into a great wilderness for the Borison to roam. What about you, Saran?
I fight so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground. So that just one more person can live and return to the Yaoqing alongside me.
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be. Lower yourself from a free wolf to a domesticated fox just for the sake of one person. Have it your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my nourishment. I will seize you and devour you. I will replace you and become a Shao.
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war and will die for war. You were right when you said that, Hule. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster.
Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day.
Oh. So am I supposed to... I can't heal, and they're not... Uh-oh. That's bad.
Practice is over. Swords to set.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory inevitable!
The truth of life is sanctuary. It's but a vision.
Feeble mimicry.
Fighting is meaningless.
And your left will be stolen. You shall live forever! If it wants to devour, it will first have to beg for my mercy!
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory inevitable!
You are not worthy of me.
Pierces your skin! I am experiencing.
Oh, great. Okay.
The truth of life is sanctuary. It's but a vision.
Heed my command!
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory inevitable!
Bladed flush. Practice is up. Swords to set.
No interesting concept.
My people are about to go down.
are made to be broken!
I swear to you.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Fighting is meaningless.
Never hesitate!
That won't do.
Let's make it click.
I swear to be.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Our little hunting game ends here.
I swear.
Mighty light of the heavens, woke in my heart, come to me. We shall conquer as one!
My only enemy has always been myself.
General, you're awake.
I'd like to hear their explanations.
Okay. I don't know who the flip that is, and he looks weird with one horn.
Welcome, Miss Lingshaw. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Greetings, my honored preceptor. It's been a while since we last touched base. I've brought a friend with me today. I believe you're already familiar with each other.
Tauron. Elder Tauron? All of this is thanks to your past life. Had you not been so rash, I wouldn't have had to walk such a dangerous road to free our clan, becoming this specter of my former self. Dan Heng, you've returned twice, but it seems that meeting us fossils wasn't on your agenda. Regrettable indeed.
I didn't come here with Miss Lingshaw today to reminisce.
Indeed. When the cauldron...
As the newly... I sent over...
Yes. You sent us the remains of Mara-struck soldiers.
These are the remains of assassins who used Cloud Hymn magic to conceal their tracks. That marked-up map is a map of prisoners' escape routes. Vidyadhara craftsmen once made blueprints for the prison's construction, so I imagine.
Is semblance reversion essence. Indeed. I helped plot the prison break in the shackling prison.
So, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus joining forces...
That's right. Are you surprised? After all, both of you were sent here by the seat of divine foresight as messengers to hear my confession, weren't you? Ever since the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, the population of the Vidyadhara has dwindled. With the High Elder exiled, a few of us preceptors had to do what we could to turn the tide. My methods might have been drastic, perhaps even incomprehensible. But it was all for one cause. Yet, the Xianzhou natives zealously forbid any plague marks, and did nothing while the Vidyadhara suffered. Dan Heng, Lingsha, as Vidyadhara, you should...
I'm well aware of the challenges the Vidyadhara face. But Elder, Your actions have gone beyond mere survival. You've become a beast driven solely by the propagation, devoid of even a hint of empathy.
Dang.
Oh, the sages show no mercy, as the old wisdom goes. When the High Elder abandoned our people's survival, Lingsha, Dan Heng, the past is behind us.
I was initially skeptical about the Vidyadra's betrayal of the Alliance. Breaking the covenant of our Alliance will bring war upon the Vidyadra. Even if we are able to have offspring again, what difference will it make?
Once my plan succeeds, the Alliance will see the Vidyadhara as their saviors. Because both parties ultimately share.
So now that survival won't...
For 1,000 years, the Alliance has been engaged in brutal warfare against the denizens of abundance. Yet victory has remained beyond reach. Have you ever wondered why? Should the Alliance emerge victorious, they will inevitably become the next denizens of abundance. However, thus, the Alliance has deceitfully upheld this precarious balance. However, the Alliance's path to salvation lies within the secret of dragon transmutation. Imagine if there were a way to transform other life forms into Vidyadhara. The Alliance would then, once the war ended, these soldiers would cease reproduction, eliminating concerns of overpopulation. This is the way to salvation for the Xianzhou Alliance. The ultimate path to end the universe's suffering under the immortality plague. Only we.
So, you relied on this. I am deeply disappointed in you, Elder. Your thoughts and intentions are completely devoid of empathy. Cloud Knights!
Hold it.
Miss Bailu!
Mr. Dan Heng and Sister Lingsha! Everyone's... here?
You think I don't know why you're really here? Jing Yuan sent you here to test me, didn't he? According to the oath between the Alliance and the Vidyadhara, it's forbidden to spill Vidyadhara blood on their own territory. Are you all ready to violate this oath in the presence of the Lawfu's High Elder?
Dragon Lady, there's no need to panic. Elder, the Vidyadhara's sacred grounds and the High Elder are not to be used as pawns in exchange for your life.
You talk a big game. As if you have the nation and the people's best interests at heart. But when it really matters, you use a small girl as your shield. It's ridiculously pitiful.
I've said it before. Survival is never a sin. We're all Vidyadhara, so you should understand my intentions. And as a Vidyadhara, I will leave for you a dignified solution. Leave the Scale Gorge waterscape immediately, and appeal to the top echelons of the Alliance. Let the 6 charioteers hold a trial, and sentence me to exuviation and rebirth.
I see right through your plans, Mr. Tauron. Vidyadhara Rebirth erases past crimes, but I'm well aware of the Preceptor's dirty tricks during Rebirth. You might not be you, but you will still be you. I won't forgive myself for past sins under the pretext of knowing nothing, nor will I allow you to evade accountability.
Dan Heng. I've always disliked your inability to see the bigger picture. Rebirth hasn't changed you one bit.
Miss Bailu, as High Elder of the Lawfu Vidyadhara, please share your thoughts at this moment.
I don't want to stay here. I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm not some puppet to be controlled. Please, take me away with you.
I understand. As the oath dictates, members of the Alliance are forbidden from harming Vidyadhara here. But I've long since severed ties with the Alliance. Right now, I'm simply a nameless, free to come and go as I please. The oath of the Xianzhou means nothing to the spear in my hand.
Do whatever it takes. Make sure.
My boy Dong Hing just straight up chucked that at him, like, holy cow.
Feeling tired already? Do you require invigoration?
No.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Try that again. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. Get it together. You can't run.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life is sanctuary. It's but a vision. Break!
Need a doctor? Try that again. What's in your prescription?
Refreshing to the soul.
My turn. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Be of your body and mind. The truth, everything in this world is bleeding. Dragon Lady, are you all right?
I'm fine. Thank you for rescuing me.
You actually came here in person?
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hear your lofty opinions. The public trial you seek with the 6 charioteers is inevitable. In addition, I'll write to the Sage Queller of the Feng Hu. With her hatred for evil, I'm sure she will make a just decision.
It's her. She will earn the respect and assent of all the Vidyadhara on the Lawfu.
In terms of martial prowess, you indeed have the upper hand. But if you're under the impression that this advantage can be used to settle the score with us preceptors, that's quite an overestimation. Given the Vidyadhara's foundation within the Alliance, do you really think you can do anything to us? As I mentioned, I'll take all the blame and become the scapegoat. With the secrets I possess, the interrogation alone will take an eternity. And in the end, through various exchanges of interest, I am certain to survive. You understand this better than anyone, as it's the very art of trade-offs you love to wield. Lastly, a word of caution to you. I heard that Hule has escaped from prison and is headed directly for the Sky Splitter. The bloodshed at the war dance is bound to be gruesome. Perhaps, even before my trial, your impeachment will have you in dire straits first.
Regrettably, Mr. Taoran, the Sky Splitter only hosted Cloud Knights today. No audience. And just moments ago, Hule was executed by the Cloud Knights.
She's not dead. What?
I was only in the bathroom for a little bit, and you've already arranged my death?
Okay.
Can you play some normal games with Dragon Lady? Are you amused? Alright, enough playing. It's time to visit my masters.
The infirmary is right over there. You can go by yourselves. Oh, come back and visit me when you have time.
Next time, let's not play overly realistic make-believe with this doofus, okay?
Well, there's not much I could do. General Fei Xiao didn't really give me any chance to shine during this wolf hunt operation. If I had been in the ring, I could have knocked down 10 Huleis with just one strike.
You sound exactly like Master Yenshing. But for now, both he and Yun Li have been forced to go to the Alchemy Commission for some well-needed rest. I'm the least accomplished in swordplay, but I came out unscathed. I really ought to thank my masters for taking all the blows on my behalf.
Figured the story would be over by now, but I guess not.
Look who's here. The beloved Trailblazer and the charming March 7th. You came to the Alchemy Commission today. Oh, I get it. You are here with March to visit her masters, aren't you? Exactly. How are my masters doing at the moment?
Unfortunately, only one master is here. I'm doing fine. I'm just following the doctor's advice. Miss Bailu said I could take a stroll, so here I am. Your Master Yenshing wasn't as lucky. He's probably still in bed. Considering the intense battle with Hule, and then with General Fei Xiao, the rigorous sparring session with her. His small body couldn't take it anymore.
Master Yun Li, didn't you also engage in combat?
The little babies from the Luofu just don't have the resilience that us kids from the Juming have.
I heard from Modza about the tough battle against the Wolf Troopers. You fought alongside Modza. Did you get hurt?
I heard a few versions of the story from the Cloud Knights who were there. The number of Wolf Troopers went from a few dozen to thousands. And the number keeps rising. It's becoming more absurd by the minute.
Yun Li, go and lie down.
Got it, Lingsha.
What about that smiley fox healer? And the guy with the hood? Thank goodness you and the others found Yao Cho. He lost a lot of blood and needs to rest properly. He and Maoza are seriously wounded. I've had to forcibly confine them to the Alchemy Commission. All 3 from the Yaoqing are critically injured. But fortunately, the Xianzhou Laofu has a miraculous healer lady. It's a silver lining in this misfortune.
It looks like the entire delegation from the Xianzhou Yaoqing is gathered at the Alchemy Commission. Why don't we go see General Fei Xiao and bring her some fruit?
I would normally say no, because they need to rest. But, alas, what can you do when the 2 of them have a leader who is just as restless? General Fei Xiao just slipped out of the recovery room. She thinks she's so sneaky, but I know everything that happens in the Alchemy Commission. If you're looking to meet her, the Luminescent Depths might be your best bet. I spotted her heading that way earlier.
The sound of those footsteps. They must belong to General Fei Xiao. Out and about, despite the doctor's orders.
What a coincidence. Someone else who refuses to listen to the doctor's orders.
Well, being a doctor myself, I don't think my knowledge of my own body is inferior to the Dragon Lady's.
The healer does not heal himself. Don't try to act tough in front of me. I'm sorry, Zhao Cho. I didn't expect you to use poison that way. What a miscalculation. If only I'd found you sooner. If only I hadn't sent you to the shackling prison.
The way you're speaking, is this really the Fei Xiao I know? Or could it be a Borisin assassin, imitating your voice to take my life?
Zhao Cho, your eyes. You can't see anymore, can you?
I can still clearly hear the sound of the waves. That's enough for me. Don't blame yourself. You know what I'm more concerned about? Has your body had any changes since you swallowed the Crimson Moon?
I'm not sure. There don't appear to be any changes. However, the many doubts that...
I never thought I'd live to hear you discuss your health again. But thanks to Moza and that... I hold no grievances, Fei Xiao.
I don't know how to offer words of comfort, nor do I know much about curing others' ailments. I am just a warrior, so my pledge to you is simple.
An eye for an eye.
So you were here too.
In this vast universe, there's bound to be someone who can heal your eyes. I'll find them. But until then...
The threat behind all this chaos needs to be dealt with.
So, oh.
You must already have some ideas. Let them out.
The resurgence of the Sanctus Medicus and the gathering of the Borisin are merely distractions orchestrated by an unseen force, meant to divide the Alliance's attention. Unfortunately, they picked the wrong fight this time. Once we return to the Yaoqing, I'll personally lead the Verdant Knights into battle. I vowed to take down a Lord Ravager and teach the Ruined Legion the true meaning of the hunt.
I knew it. You've always been so impatient.
I apologize for my tardiness once again. The Alchemy Commission detained me for some time for a health examination. They released me only after ensuring I was in good condition.
General, seeing you safe and sound puts our minds at ease. Hulei's escape caused significant upheaval and forced the war dance to be put on hold. A truly unforeseen disaster. Fortunately, the younger generation showed their valor. They bravely tackled the crisis, putting an end to the disaster and providing a glimmer of hope in a dire situation.
Before Master Diviner Fu Xuan's departure for the Yutre, I consulted with her about the war dance. She left a note stating, "The hexagram oscillates between thunder and heaven, a sign of great power, assuring us that we would successfully navigate any challenges." She advised me to trust the younger generation's abilities and let them lead. Her predictions, it appears, have come true. It's just... the Xianzhou Luo Fu's long-standing duty of keeping Hulei imprisoned ended with his death on the Sky Splitter. This event is likely to bring much criticism from the Alliance's upper ranks.
However, Hulei's demise might actually be a blessing in disguise. Broadcasting this news could derail the Borison's resurgence and quash the ambitions of those who wish to take advantage of his return. Hand over Hulei's remains to the Xianzhou Yaoqing, and I'll handle the explanations to the Alliance. But what about the war dance? While the Wolf Hunt mission was a success, the events on the Sky Splitter remain a secret. However, the news of the Borison's attacks on the streets will spread like wildfire.
The war dance was interrupted, so it must be reconvened. As for the people who witnessed the attacks, beyond placating them, we also need to show them the Xianzhou Cloud Knight's fearless dedication. On the war dance's opening,
as Elder Huayan suggests,
this settles the immediate from the onset of the
her attempt to infiltrate.
Rather than outright
the goal of the Xian...
with Elder Huayan's insight.
Predicting the Marshal's decision is beyond me. We gathered today, not Yao Guang has sent Jingyu in. I'd like to...
Hello, everyone. It's been a long time. Over 3 decades have passed since we last convened. I've dearly missed each of you generals during this time.
Was the Seer strategist thinking of us, or thinking of the fates we're destined for?
The Merlin's Claw. As blunt as always. Though, not everyone's cup of tea, huh? You once told Jing Yuan, "You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Seer strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly." I'm intrigued. Did the conversation really come to pass?
I've never heard anyone mention that the Decalite reflection barrier could eavesdrop on even the quietest whispers. It appears that the Marshal sent not just 2 generals to the Luofu, but an...
People have been saying that Mr. Jing Yuan's intellect shines as brightly as the Seer strategist's.
Seer strategist, our time with the Yellow Bell is...
Alright. Thanks to Mr. Jing Yuan's speculate their real aim.
And what was this grand...
The narrative they painted was vast and difficult to put into work, to be precise. It's the remnants of the propagation.
The remains of the Swarm author?
More accurately, it's a fragment of the Divine Body. In the future, they depicted this before reaching that point. Battling the gods necessitates a larger alliance. I assume you've all heard of the famed Genius Society member number 81, Ron Meg. 3, 2, 1.
Sorry about that, I'm back. How long is this freaking quest? Oh. Never mind. Okay. Well then. Let me claim my achievements. 10, 15 there. 20, 25 total so far. 35, 45, 55, 65, Stellar Jade. Alright. Nice. Does that mean that a certain event is unlocked for me to do now? Okay, I've done that before. This one. Oh. I guess not. Huh. I have her though. Do I not? Interesting. I don't want to keep her that though. She's doing fine as the other. I mean, if I'm running the preservation trap him, and then I could switch her to the other one. To the hunt. I don't know. So that and that are together. Yeah, there's a couple of events that I can do that I didn't know. Okay, these are completed. So, wait, mission, festive revelry. Oh, okay, and way of the Primeval Raid. These two unlock those events for me to do. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know. I'm not gonna do it now. I'm about to end the stream since I finished it. But I will think upon, because right now all I'm gonna stream has been main quests. Current events have come out. Trailblaze Continuance quests and companion missions. I don't know if these events. Well, it's an event. I could do it once I unlock it. Something to do after I finish my continuance quests and then my companion quests, and then I'll do events that I have unlocked. That's a freaking trotter. But yeah, perchance I may stream it. That may be next time though. Instead of going straight to another continuance quest, I may just do those events. That's probably what I'll do.
late to repent.
Of course, I should have killed him first.
My turn.
Let's make it quick.
Don't run away. Don't you dare run away. There you go.
Reach the end of the story.
That 60 still there, Jade. Oh my god. Alright. That's fine. Not a puzzle? No, I mean, it's still I left to save some. There we go. But yeah, that's what I'll do next time. I'll probably get those events since I'm here. I know they'll be on the Lofu here. And then once those are finished, the next time I stream it again after that, I could continue the Continuance quest.
Nice.
Because I do believe I have one. Yeah, that's... Jolt, wait, yep. Future Market Prologue, that's gonna be back on Urillo 6, 4, whatever it's called. And there'll be 4 companion quests. I know these shouldn't take long. They could all probably be done. Oh wait, there's a few I haven't grabbed that I have to grab. So there's that too. Critter Pick, that one I haven't finished. I've been doing. Back in Business, Exalting Sanctum, Speak with Bailu. So that's, yep. So, Tales of the Fantastic. Yep. Temple Fair. But a momentary. Hinakoni. Oh, what? Lancer? An event? Or is it just a little side? It continues? Okay. You know what? Let's just do that right quick. I'm gonna do that right quick. I don't know what it's about. Memory Dream Bubble. Should I go Japanese for this? Yeah, I'm going to. Never mind. Doesn't matter. He's not speaking at all. Huh. Was that it? I got a trophy. Witness the return of a friend from afar. He's back? Wait, what? No. So that's a side quest, that's a side quest. Those lead to events. These 4 lead to events. Well, that's an event, but I don't remember what that one was. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all on the Lofu. So there's 4 events dealing with that, possibly? Which ones? I know which ones, some of them, not all. So there's that one. Luminary War Dance. Saga of Primavera Blade. Maybe that one. I haven't even done that completely. And there's that too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a moment at some point and finish these to get rewards. But that's a bunch of rewards I haven't claimed. Interesting. I might as well just complete this. Actually, let me get out of here first. Special here.
It's still early. Where to now?
I'm gonna do it quickly. And after this, I will be done for the day on streaming.
I've no interest in
and tomorrow, I'll be on Wooba. Checking out the new bit of story for Lova. I won't be pulling for her, even though I've seen how she plays a little bit. It looks cool, and I probably should go for her because I have Cantarella. But if I have not that great, I have about average luck in that game. I feel like if I go for her, I'm gonna lose my 50-50 and be broke.
I've no interest in.
I'll give it some thought and then probably decide whether or not to go for her by the end of her banner time.
Fighting is meaningless.
I want to see who comes next though, so I'm gonna wait for news on that.
Let's go.
I've no in.
Let's make it click.
Fighting.
Because that would be a good Havoc team. My current Havoc team is just consisted of Cantarella, Havoc, Rover, and Danjin. Adding her, I could replace Rover or Danjin. If I replace, because replacing Rover means I don't have to keep switching him. But for the teams, it's just a small tedious thing. Yeah, that's a discussion for tomorrow. Alrighty, well, I'm in the stream, so thanks for watching. Sorry for apparently people, if only like two people messaged. I didn't see them. It didn't say there were 2 viewers, so I'm going to assume bots. And yeah. Oh well, that's fine. Thanks for watching. And if you like what you see, leave a follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube. Trying to grow. I'm like 1 step away from affiliate. That would be nice. You don't have to though. It's not required. But yeah. Alrighty. I will catch y'all later. Have a good one.